Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition, Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. Almost forgot. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. And then also, if you want to book your personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Payments are collected on Fridays. If you want to reach me by phone, that's a separate process. I normally take calls Monday through Thursday between 1 and 5. But it's best to wait for me to post a notification saying, hey, I'm taking calls. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Moon. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you guys, I feel like this weekend is about having to confront any type of anxieties or fears or doubts that you could have had. You could have been kind of emotional over someone, unless someone has been emotional over you. Someone has been wanting to cry out to you, but they just have not done so. In fact, it could be on both ends since, you know, ego is in the way. So I feel that someone has been too prideful to speak out about what they're thinking or feeling or what they're going through. And if it isn't love related, this can still be in regards to anything like your finances, or any type of help or assistance that you're needing. I just feel like somebody's been suffering in silence here. I also feel that maybe someone has not been happy about their physical appearance. Someone doesn't like looking in a mirror, or maybe, I don't know, your clothes got tighter, or maybe you just don't like something about your physical appearance, whether you think you're too heavy or too skinny or not attractive enough or too attractive. I don't know. That's a nice problem to have, but I don't know what it is, but it does look like maybe this could have something to do with the physical appearance too. Maybe too, you know, this is a situation where as a child you were put down by one of your parents, because in their mind, maybe they thought they were humbling you, but really they crippled you and made you feel unattractive some type of way. Maybe it had too powerful of effect. Now I just saw something about between two places. I'm in between jobs, or I'm in between houses. Or a living situation. So your living situation, maybe you feel like something's going on where you feel like, I don't know where I'm going to be sleeping at tomorrow, or I don't know, you know, if I'm going to be able to have a job to go to on Monday. So I don't know what it is that you're kind of stressed about. I will say that, you know, a lot of times the moon is about illusions. So more than likely what you're experiencing isn't real. You're worried about nothing, or making something bigger than what it actually is. You're worried about something that doesn't exist. It's like, why are you worried? Why would you think that? Like, you heard someone said, oh, nice lips. And then you say, what made my lips stand out? Like, I mean, I know they said nice lips, but what made them say that? Was it something on my lips? Are they bigger than most people? Like, are they noticeable? Like, it's like you would run with something and just like overthink it to the point where, you know, why didn't they compliment my eyes? I like my eyes. I never noticed my lips. You know, it's just something very unusual where, you know, you let your thinking or your emotions get carried away. Maybe, you know, because somebody criticized you at work, you're like, what if, they're going to fire me? What does that mean? They're preparing, they're getting ready to fire a bunch of people. There's rumors going around. You just take something and blow it out of proportion. And it's like, that's paranoia. Now, also, this energy does speak about being an empath. So for some of you, this is when you confuse your own intuition or your feelings with other people's. It's like all kind of mixed together, and you don't know whose feelings are whose. So if you break down crying or feeling emotional or angry or upset just out of the blue, especially when it's just like out of the blue, it could be that you're an empath and you're just tapped into someone else's energies. But from the jump, it looks like this is a situation where your trust or abandonment issues are being triggered. Especially, it looks like you've been abandoned in the past. You're overly concerned. Let's say you are in a relationship for whatever reason, you can't shake the feeling that this person is going to abandon you one day. Or if you meet someone, you're like, oh my God, I wonder if this person is going to abandon me at some point. So you might do things that kind of self-sabotage. Maybe you end up pushing someone away because of your fears. Now, also, this is something that's happening to bring it to your attention too. Something can get activated in your DNA where you don't realize that you were having certain thoughts. It's funny because, well, I wasn't going to bring it up, but one of the tarot decks that I use, I love that deck. But when I first got it, I did get a little disturbed about the Ten of Swords. And I was like, okay, why use that black woman with them scars on her back? Look like she just got whipped, like a slave just got whipped. That was my first initial thought, but I kind of blew it off. I was like, I guess maybe the artist didn't intend that, but, it kind of looked like it. I mean, not like she purposely did it, but that image, it's like, she didn't recognize that. So I just realized that the artist is now, she already had a discussion about this months ago. I didn't know it though. And I was just stumbling on it. And I thought about it because she's now offering an updated version of that Ten of Swords card. And so I was looking at her video, her apology video, and I believe she's sincere. But the thing that got to me is that subconsciously, that's how she depicted this black image. She didn't realize it. Maybe she was just drawing an image of someone getting beat. But why did you use a black woman? And why did a black woman with a head wrap on? That looks like super slave type image. That she didn't realize that it's probably embedded in her DNA. And I know some of you probably not going to like that, but I'm not trying to talk about her because I really think she was sincere when she said she didn't intend for it to be like that. But my thing, I thought of the moon as I was listening to her apology. I was like, subconsciously, she didn't realize that was buried in her subconscious. Those images of whatever her ancestors did, that image of a black person being whipped on the back. So the moon, I use that as an example to say that the moon brings things to the surface that you don't realize that are buried deep within. Now, it took her fans to bring that to her attention, her melanated fans more so. Although some melanated fans didn't have a problem. Like me, I didn't have a huge problem, but I did kind of say, it just got the side eye, basically. But yeah, so I feel too that something happens where you are going to maybe feel like you need to defend yourself for whatever you say or do. Like, I feel like you're going to have to defend yourself over the weekend for something. But it does indicate that you would be victorious over whatever enemies, competitors, blockages, and obstacles that you might have. So this is kind of coming out victorious either way. Now, if it's not with other people, within yourself, maybe you're having some sort of victory over your anxieties. You know, you're able to successfully overcome something that you were going through. Maybe you psychoanalyzed yourself and you're like, whew, okay, I'm clear, I'm good. You know, I can move forward now. I also feel that this is a situation where you're fighting for whatever it is that you're passionate about. You might be feeling like you need to take a stand, or maybe you're feeling like an activist over the weekend. Maybe you are feeling like you need to be the voice of other people. Maybe you are coming to someone else's defense. So I feel like this energy is about taking a stand here. So I don't know what could happen over the weekend. Maybe it's in a relationship. Maybe you're having to set boundaries, letting people know what's acceptable, what's unacceptable. Maybe it's at the job. Maybe it is with, you know, if you have a channel like this and you feel like, oh, I need to put my foot down, or I need to speak out, I need to say something. So, you know, it could be a situation like that. Now, also in a love situation, this looks like someone who is going after the person that they want, especially if they feel like this is the one that got away and they're like, I made a mistake. I missed this person. I'm losing faith in love. I don't like the new offers that have been coming in. Nobody seems to compare to this energy here. So someone is just like, you know what? I'm fighting. I'm putting my foot down. This is the person that I want. I don't want to lose this person. I made a mistake. I'm willing to admit that, or whatever the case. Or maybe someone's coming at you that way. You know, they're like, I want you. I made a mistake. And someone is acting out very courageously this weekend to get what they want, the person they want. So I don't know. It sounded bad. I was about to say somebody might put their stake in you, but this is more so like someone claiming what they feel belongs to them, and including if that's a person. You know, it's just like they feel like you belong to them, so maybe they are claiming you and taking you off the market, fighting people away. Like, no, you can't have them. I've already claimed her or him. This is mine. This one belongs to me. You know, so I'm just kind of getting that energy. What do you call it? Territorial energy too. Even if you're already in a relationship, an established relationship, maybe for whatever reason you feel like you need to protect your partner. I don't know if people are trying to attack your partner or talk about criticize you for your choices, and you're just kind of having to put your foot down and like I don't have to answer to anybody, you know, except for myself. So that's what it looks like could be happening. Now, you could be dealing with any sign. Could be Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag, or it could be a Pisces, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air. I also feel like someone is kind of working up the courage to say whatever it is that they have to say. I feel like it may be coming off defensive, but the truth of the matter is that two people do care about each other deeply, so deep that maybe they both kind of push each other away. It's a relationship that's where you're deeply connected and you don't understand why. It's like, why do I feel like I'm so connected with this person? Why do I feel this person in my soul? You know, and I feel like it's mutual, because the both of you are questioning like what this feeling is. It's very mysterious, and really I feel like it's because you guys had some sort of past life together and it was unresolved. They've come into your life this lifetime to play a certain role, to get you to remind them of, you know, your connection. So I feel like we're remembering, like memories are flooding down of your purpose for connecting with this person. And I do feel like you guys are soulmates. This is a deep bond that is forming. So there is a strong possibility of you guys meeting someone or interacting with someone that you are going to end up having deep feelings for. The only thing that, is scary is that the moon can be about triggering those abandonment and trust issues. Maybe he has daddy issues, you have mommy issues, or vice versa. And you guys have been independent. Maybe you guys don't want to admit to needing each other. But eventually it's like we have to put these walls down. We can't both just be guarded. Are you willing to talk? I'll talk if you talk. And so you guys are meeting each other halfway and compromising and making some sort of effort to establish this connection here, or to resolve any type of conflict. If you're already in a relationship, resolving some sort of conflict. This looks like new love for a lot of you, though. Like a fire has been lit. There's a mutual attraction. There may be some heavy, intense flirting going on. Even if someone is like telling the other person for them, like they're like, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, but I hope you like this message, but so-and-so told me to tell you that this, that, and the other. Or me and so-and-so were talking about you, and they kind of hinted that they wouldn't mind taking you out. So it might also be a situation where you hear something through the grapevine. It's like, oh, okay, a little birdie told me this. And so it's like, oh, well, tell them this. So I feel like whoever you're attracted to is mutual. Maybe in the past you didn't want to confront your feelings with someone because you were rejected, or something could have been unrequited. And not just because of some sort of physical appearance, but just because of timing or whatever. But now I feel like it's a better time for making some sort of connections here. I feel that in a work situation, you really need to fight for what you feel you deserve, instead of maybe you feel like you keep getting passed up and you start questioning your work environment. Like, maybe I'm not good enough, or I don't think they appreciate me, and you end up having some sort of pity party where you need to just bust open an office door and be like, I deserve a raise, damn it. No, don't get fired. But seriously, you need to put that out there. You can't just expect someone is going to select you from, hundreds of people. Like, you have to stand out. Most of the times, underqualified people get positions you want all the time, because they're more vocal. So you just have to be vocal. This might be you here, like chirping, like chirp, chirp, like speak up. The page needs to learn how to speak up. The page needs to learn how to communicate better, because right now it's about learning. It's like, oh, I didn't know, okay, well, now you have to speak about what it is that you want, or put it out there and make it known. And you might be surprised that they actually, supervisors or higher ups, whoever's in charge of whatever department, likes you. So let me look at the Seven of Wands a little. I also feel like someone who is a single parent, having to put your foot down. I don't know if you are cursing out the baby's mom or dad, but I feel like someone is, as a single parent, having to put their foot down. Or maybe you're just having to fight for your child, period. Especially if it's anything dealing with legalities. Maybe your child is being bullied at school. You have to put your foot down, or teach your child about putting their foot down. That's always funny when it happens. So again, we have it clarified by the Seven of Wands. So that may be something significant that you guys are experiencing, where you feel the need to defend yourself, defend your love life, defend your beliefs, whatever it is. It's like you're having to set boundaries with people, and you're also standing out from the crowd. So you are going to be victorious. So that's again another confirmation that you're going to be victorious in your fight. This is also confirming that someone may be claiming you and fighting for you and talking about how they want to be with you. They're acting fearless. This is also about overcoming your anxieties. Again, whatever it is that you're overthinking or consumed about, this is about you battling that within yourself and overcoming it. Getting your confidence back. Following clues. Maybe you're getting confirmations left and right. You're going to be happy. I feel like you're going to have a sense of inner peace. Yeah. So the moon, all those emotions, maybe you need to ease up off some of the drinking because the drinking might be dredging up sad memories or making you over emotional. That's why I be telling y'all, don't be drinking when y'all sad. Drinking should be to celebrate. But yeah, it's like I feel that also it could take that drink though that gives somebody an edge. So if you're out socializing around someone that you're interested in, but you're normally shy, by having a couple of sips, it gets you out your body and you end up being very bold and talking about how you want that person. It's just like, I want you. I want to be with you. What does it take for me to get you? You know, just something. I don't know. Or like that, it could go the other way around. Someone is coming at you, hardcore, talking about they want you. So yeah, someone definitely comes out of their comfort zone, I feel, and it lands you what you want. So let me do some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for element of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Yeah, you guys, anxiety is coming up a lot. I don't know what it is. Oh, Mars is in Scorpio. For some of you, maybe Mars is now very close to your sun or close to any personal planets that you have in Scorpio. That could be triggering your anxiety big time. Also, you know, Uranus is going to be in Taurus for a long time. So Uranus is opposite Scorpio. So if you have any planets in Scorpio, especially dealing with the moon, maybe you're dealing with someone that has Scorpio moon, but I feel like anxieties are definitely being triggered. So this is you biting your nails, overthinking stuff, looking out the window, being paranoid, questioning things. I just feel like inside of you there's a storm. Maybe you have a legit reason for being worried about something, but with these air cards and the ones that came out in the main reading, just looks like it's in your head. You might be feeling, this is very similar to Eight of Swords. You might be feeling like your hands are tied. You don't know what else to do about your situation. You need help now. It's like, I need to be rescued. So you might be playing victim or having some sort of pity party. I feel that you're going to overcome that though, just based off of the main reading. I feel like you're going to overcome that. And this does indicate the door to personal healing and happiness. So maybe that is something that you're going to figure out. You're going to have clarity about what could have been stressing you out, or you may find the root cause of your anxiety so that you can confront it and fix it and solve it and get rid of it. So you're also going to learn that there are many possibilities to a solution. It's more than one solution to a problem. And I feel that, you know, something, it's like the door is getting swung open for you. There's this opportunity, and it could be to anything that gives you a sense of personal healing and happiness. So if it's finances, if it's emotional, romance, love, if it's health, whatever problem you had in those areas, I feel that a solution is readily available to you. Maybe something was right in your face, you didn't notice it or didn't recognize it. Maybe it comes to you in a dream. Maybe your answers are being revealed to you in dreams. Especially, this looks like a dream card. It's real random, like a door on the floor. It's like, what? You know, what's this? You know, dreams can be very out of place. Maybe you had an out of place dream some time ago and now it all makes sense. But I think I just see like more than one opportunity. Now you might be overwhelmed by having multiple choices and not knowing what to go with, being so confused. You can't pick something out. It's like, why can't I make up my mind? Why can't I make some sort of choice? I feel like you're waiting for a choice to be made for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So I feel like you need to use your intuition. Your higher self knows best. Your guides and angels know best. You're already being guided, so don't overthink it. No choice that you make is going to be the wrong choice. Everything, I feel like with the door, all doors swinging open, you might have tunnel vision about something and it's saying, look, any choice is the right choice. You know why? Because you're going to learn from that choice. You're going to learn either not to do something again, or you're going to learn to trust that you were right in the first place. You know, so whatever it is, I feel that nothing goes in vain. Just make a decision and go with it. For whatever it is that you might be having anxiety about or confused about. You'll be okay. And then too, the angels, they're helping you. They're by your side. They're there, even if they're invisible. You can't see them. You can't see. You might be stressed because you can't see where help is coming from, but it's there. It's already there. So don't worry. So I hope those messages resonate. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.